Hey y'all, it's me, Siren On The Dragon. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. So, let's see here. What is going on for us as a collective? Us, we are inspirational, okay? We are inspirational. We are inspirational. There's something about the energy that flows from inside of us. The things that we touch, the things that we think, we are inspirational. We are providing inspiration for others. And this is somehow bringing in justice, okay? Remaining inspirational. Beauty. This is what makes us beautiful. This is what makes us unique. This is what makes us special in our own ways. Be remaining inspired and inspiring others is a beautiful gift that we all share, okay, with the world. I feel like sharing this with the world, this will somehow bring in prosperity, okay? Sharing how you remain inspired, sharing how you how are you able to maintain the boundaries that you set and you create? How are we able to maintain the boundaries that we set and that we create? And this is boundaries with family, okay? Finding the courage to hold and maintain family boundaries, okay? This is bringing in something that it's bringing in something that's going to be very fertile. Whatever this is the beginning of an idea or something that can fertilize the roots for the next generation, is what I feel. Because we are inspiring. The way that we have the courage to maintain and keep and build up boundaries with family is something that is very inspiring for those who may be struggling to deal with, abusive family members, or family members who, just abusive family members. We have life purpose. This is a part of our life purpose. Our life purpose requires us to keep and maintain boundaries with our family. Okay? Now, I mean family. When I say family, I mean like family that you was born into. Because sometimes family that you were born into be your worst enemy. They be the main ones rooting for you to fall, rooting for you to not succeed, unfortunately. Then you have travel. We have travel. So yeah, this could be a part of our life purpose could be finding the courage to travel and move around and share what it is that you do. How did you do this is what I'm hearing. Is how did you do this? How did you do this? Help me. How did you do this? That's what people will be saying to us. They're going to be asking us, how did you do this? How did we do this? So we have dreams and well-being. So I do feel like maybe our dreams are about to be answered. Our dreams could also, this is also giving me illusions. With illusions here and well-being, this could be how are we able to travel beyond the illusion of, oh, you have to stay with family. Oh, you have to stick to family. Oh, you have to, despite them tearing you down, destroying you, and doing whatever else they could or can to stop you from being successful. Is how You moving, I feel like us moving beyond this illusion that family is, not all family is bad, okay? But some family doesn't have your best interests. Some family doesn't have our best interests. And because they don't have our best interests, finding the strength and the courage to move beyond that illusion and trust is what we're being asked to do. Okay? Trust that you know in your heart what it is and what it ain't. You don't need nobody to tell you, yeah, I tried to kill you. No, you don't need nobody to say that. If you know it, then you know it. You know? If you know if we know that our family doesn't have our best interests at heart, then it's okay for us to move forward and decide to transmute the energy and move on to the next cycle of our life. Look, I said it's okay to transmute the energy and move on to the next cycle of our lives. Moving on. Crown chakra. That was a clear sign from our guides that it's time to move on. There's no use in we're not trying to find reason. We're not trying to find reason where there is none. There is no logical reason that explains that can there's no logical reason that can actually justify or solidify. I don't know. There's no reason. There's no justification in sacrificing any part of your family. Okay? That's not family. So there's a difference. This is another thing. Finding the courage to stand in our own version of what family is. If we believe that family is something that's stronger than what the family is presenting towards we have the I'm trying to get in the habit of saying we because I am part of this. We have the courage to move forward from our dysfunctional family members. We don't have to do this, you know. We don't have to be a part of it. Look, stand your ground. As I shuffle, we don't have to play fake on the holidays. We don't have to do that. We're not going to do that. Triumph. Okay? What's inspiration? It's always love, always respect. You know, always love and always respect, but from over there. So there's something that we're being called to create with the sacral chakra. We're being called to create something that is going to be something that's going to inspire others. Okay, with the universe here, this is something that's coming in from the universe, some type of creative project that you're being called to work on, or that we are being called to work on, something that will change the way our root chakra. Okay, we are being called to move forward. Oh look, the one card that pops out is fertility. This is creation. This is creating. This is material, spiritual prosperity. This is creation. So this creation, what we're about to create, or what we are creating in this moment, is going to be very wish fulfilling, one, and also it's going to be very inspirational. This is something that is going to inspire a lot of people. Okay, foundation and achievement. So let's see, what's beauty here? Beauty for us, beauty. Trapped in fear. Okay, so we could be stopping ourselves. We could be trapped in fear. Even though from the outside looking in, everyone sees us as someone who is very beautiful and inspiring, but we could be the ones who are trapped in fear. Okay, so let's see, we have partnerships and alliances. What's prosperity? Lights. light. Wherever it is whatever this is, this light that we have, this light that shines very bright, is very alluring. That's what I'm getting. There's an alluring light that shines from within us. And I also feel like this light is going to bring in the prosperity. There's also light being shined on something that's going to bring in prosperity for us, okay? Heartache and loss. This can also be us speaking on how do you maneuver through heartache and loss? How do we find our confidence to stand our ground and still move forward despite, all the things that have been happening? How are we doing this? How are we still moving forward? How are we still transforming after everything is set up to destroy us? We have transformation with clarifying boundaries. Okay? setting up boundaries, very clear boundaries, very distinct boundaries. And the boundaries don't have to be rude. Nobody has to be rude. Nobody has to be nasty. Nobody has to be malicious. It's just sometimes the best boundary is a silent boundary, in my opinion. Well, in our opinion, we feel as though it's the best boundary is a silent boundary. We have tested this theory, and it's pretty effective. Okay, because honestly, yeah. We've tested this theory. It's good. It is because we could be experiencing people who are attempting to impose their authority over our lives. They want to control who we are, control what we produce, control what we do, control how the world sees us. But we have authority in reverse, and this is that abusive authoritative figures losing control over us. Okay, losing control over us, and us finding a way to transform. Okay, let's see, what's courage. So yeah, courage. It takes a lot of courage to forgive someone after they've tried to kill you, kill your children, turn everyone you love against you. It takes a lot of courage to forgive someone and hold compassion, but this is the way out. Forgiving and holding compassion. Truly in your heart saying, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth me losing my soul and myself to try and prove a point of what you've done to me, when you've done it to, when these energies have done it to a source that is outside of you, a source that is outside of us, a source that is greater than us as a collective. When we get hurt or when we get attacked, it's an attack on the collective. But the energy that we produce back towards that attack is always going to be greater, because that's what's going to come back to you. Are we going to choose to respond in love, in anger, frustration, doing the same thing back? Are we going to stoop to a level that is foreign to us, or are we going to remain in a space of love and purity? Because that's where we're familiar with, right? We're familiar with love. We're familiar with who we're familiar with holding our own energy. So this is us also finding a way to transform, create boundaries, and having the courage to not only forgive family for hurting us, but also hold compassion for family that has hurt us. They don't. Sometimes people don't know who we are, right? But trust that they will always find out. And that doesn't mean that we have to do anything to make them find out. but they will always find out. That's another thing. Holding on to trust that things are going to go the trust and believe that things are going to go the way that they're supposed to go, no matter what, no matter who, no matter how many come against us. Okay. And this is me speaking directly towards those beings who know that they are here for a greater purpose. They're here for a greater purpose. They're here to serve and give love genuinely. Okay, this is for those who understand that this is bigger than just us. That there's truly a vibrational shift that's happening that is going to be consistent upon keeping our heart chakras open. Okay? Yeah, because this here, if going the other way, remaining trapped in fear will block your heart chakra. Remaining trapped in conflict will block your heart chakra, will block our heart chakras. This will disturb, this could disturb a lot. Okay? Remaining trapped in fear could also be reflecting upon your outer appearance. Your outer or inner appearance. This could, like, as far as physically, fear could be showing up in a physical way on our bodies. Okay? So let's see, what's family? Family, balance, intuition. So this is us following our intuition when it comes to family. This is us knowing that, it's time to allow for the divine to balance out the energy, for the divine to step in to balance the energy. It's not for us to take control over the situation. If you don't know how to respectfully, if we don't know how to respond respectfully to family members, or how to, if we don't know how to respond to family members respectfully, then we must allow the divine to handle it. Sometimes it's as simple as that, saying, God, give me the strength and the courage to do what needs to be done in a respectful manner, and show me which way, what to do and how to do it. Trusting our intuition when we have universe moving away. Trusting our intuition and moving away. Okay? Yeah, this is where we have success at. This is where the celebration begins, because our intuition keeps us strong. Our intuition shows us what it is that we need to do. What's life purpose? Life purpose, foundations, and achievements. So this is bringing us into our life purpose. This is a part of our life purpose. What we're creating because of this situation that we've gone through with our family members, and having to find the courage to set boundaries with them, to cut off who needs to be cut off and remove yourselves accordingly. This is definitely a part of our life purpose. And speaking about it is also a part of our life purpose. Maybe this could be some type of communication, and speaking about how you maintain through the emotion. How did we maintain through our emotional loss? How did we bounce back? How did we go through the shadow period? How did we get out of this dark space? How did we find peace? How did we just let it go? How did we do that? That's a part of your life. Our life purposes is sharing that. Okay, sharing the information, sharing what we've learned throughout this process, and how sometimes it's okay to just say, cry it out. Cry it out. That's something that I have to learn personally. Well, that we had to learn personally, was to cry it out, was to literally let it go, flow and go. Let it flow by letting it go. And so it's just This is what creates that positive forward movement, that accelerated motion. There's 2 8s here. That speaks on power, you know, finding your power, choosing to step into our own power in solitude. 9, transformation, suffering and silence, transformation, obstacles and challenges, transformation. This is all transformation here for us. Sometimes sometimes you have to be alone. Okay? We have to be alone in order to see our way out of where we are. And the way out right now is for us to be honest about how we made it through this. Okay? Wish fulfillment. Wish travel. Okay, I do see like possibly some type of connection coming together. This could be a romantic or a platonic connection. This could just be someone who you're very spiritually connected to that could be traveling towards you. You have recognition and reward, or traveling towards us. There's someone who's traveling towards us that is somehow spiritually connected to us, which I feel like this could be representing soul family. This is our soul family that's coming in, that's traveling in. Soul family's coming in to give us what we've earned. What we've earned. That's what I feel. I feel like whenever we travel, we're going to be recognized for something that we've done or something that we have overcome. Yeah, firm foundation. We have built up a firm foundation. Or what's coming in is where we're about to go is going to build up a very firm and solid foundation. Material harvest, and we have emotional loss and shadow. So that is where I feel like our financial security and stability is going to come through from us creating something based upon the things that we have gone through, based upon the things that we have suffered in silence, and then victory and success. So how we've chosen to transmute this silence into victory, how we transmuted this negative energy, this heartache and loss, into victory. How have we done that? Then there's going to be partners who come through. Partners from your soul family, not your family. I don't even want to say family because whoever's in this collective that I'm speaking of or we're speaking of has not been experiencing blood family in a good light. Okay, well-being. So for your well-being, it's wise to remain patient and to plan accordingly. Well-being. Yeah, love begins. Yeah. Look, there's 2 hands coming through. And then look, memories of love. The love is a very key factor here. Love is very, very important when it comes to our well-being right now. Okay. Love is very important when it comes to our well-being right now. Great teacher. So maybe there's some things that we've gone through that maybe we can help other people get through. Okay, kicked out. Look, how did you deal with being kicked out? How did we deal with being kicked out? How did we overcome being kicked out? How did we make it through there? How did we make it through being kicked out? I feel like there's also going to be some balance within our family as well. And so look, it says be the light, white witch. With the owl here, that's definitely representing wisdom. What have you learned? Creating based off of what you have learned. Inspiring others based off of what we have learned. Beauty And trapped in fear. That was too many cards now. So sun, yeah, we are the sun. We are the sun. We are successful. We are happy here. We are shining. We are moving beyond limitations. And we have elder here. So it says move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay? So we could be coming into contact with some elders. There's some elders who are here. Elders who are watching over us. Elders who are guiding us. We're trapped in fear. Our elders could be asking us to shine. They could be asking us to let go of the fear, to just go ahead and shine. Go ahead and shine, baby. Go ahead and shine. Do what you gotta do. That's what I hear. So, prosperity and light. Prosperity and light. What are we asked to do with prosperity and light? Okay, so set your sights higher. We have stargazer. Prosperity and light. Set your sights higher. There's something more that we can produce here that's going to be illuminated to us as well. And I feel like the stars are definitely very important, because now look, I see this card. It says guardian angel, you're not alone, but there's a lot of stars in the background of this card as well. So the stars could be very important. It says love, card guardian, love, and let yourself be love. Again, there's another confirmation of, maintaining the energy of love. And that's how we're making it through. We're making it through with love. We're making it through with nothing but love. Shapeshifter, transformer, unveil your gifts. Okay. So maybe this could be something that you're being called to do, or we're being called to do. We're being called to maneuver beyond the pain. Shift up out of the pain. We're being called to, and it's crazy how you get shapeshifted, right? And we're about to clarify transformation, okay? Which is also setting boundaries. Somebody's spirit guide could be a wolf, a dragon, we're being called to move with grace. Move with grace. The young grasshopper, right? So, transformation and boundaries. Okay, so, yeah, definitely a lot of animals present. There could be a lot of messages that come in through animals. Direction, path, direction guardian, choose your path. Yeah, so we're being called to move forward. Whatever this is that we want to do. What do we want to do? Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. What do we want to do? Apples could be significant. Maybe looking up the deck. What does the spiritual meaning of apples represent? Which I really feel like it could be something dealing with birth. And then here we have the astrological clock in the background as well. Or the system in the background of this picture. That's very important. Magic guardian, unlock the magic within. So maybe we're astral witches. We could be astral witches here. Okay. And this is also going to help us to set boundaries and transform. Saturn. Okay, so what's heart chakra with? Yeah, night and be brave. You're being called to be brave with courage. So look, this is interesting to me how every time I'm getting ready to clarify the next card, the card that pops out is usually pertaining to this card. So it says night, be brave and honest. Be brave and honest. So this is us choosing to be brave and honest about what it is that we feel within ourselves. How do we really feel? And following how we really feel, and creating a space where we actually can say, you know what, it's okay to feel how you feel. It's okay to feel how we feel. It's okay to rejuvenate after being broken. Find peace after being broken. It's okay to put yourself back together after being destroyed or almost being destroyed. Okay, with broken arrow. And great teacher. There's lessons that we have learned throughout this painful period that can really help transform the life of another. Yep, Lord, take charge with authority. This is your time. This is our time. This is our time to take charge. Okay, so let's see. What's family and balance? Family and balance. Spring and protect yourself with protective energy. So family and balance. It says spring, see your seeds grow. So this is definitely springing into action, springing forward, spending time with family, bringing in balance with family. This is also bringing in balance with family, creating balance with family. This is also, look, it says arrows, surround yourself with protective energy. This is, again, maintaining our balance, maintaining our boundaries with family members who recharge and retreat, who have violated code. Maintaining boundaries with family members who have violated code. Okay, that's highly important for us right now. Maintaining boundaries. Okay. And not feeling guilty about it. Understanding that. Hey, it is what it is. You know? Not, and it says, like, drop your shields, protective guardian right behind there. So this is how, this is instead of us going into full war mode and just, warring it out. You did this, you did that, you said this, you said that, just letting it, backing up, and enjoying your space. Enjoying our own space. Recreating our own space. Because there's a bunch of stuff knocked over. Now it's time to rebuild it back up. You can't, there's no point in sitting there fussing over a pot that's broken and the pot's still sitting there broken. Somebody got to glue the pot back together. Life purpose, foundation, and achievements. Surround yourself with protective energy. Again, that's coming out. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. So healing information that's going to come through here. There's healing information that's going to come through from outside. There's healing information that's going to come through from outside. There's healing information. I see the green in this picture. This picture is going to come through from herbs, alternative medicine. Healing information is coming through alternative medicine. Take notes of intuitive messages. So the things that you see when you travel at nighttime. Maybe you could be traveling at nighttime. You could be seeing things in your dream state that are giving you different clues as to what it is that you should do. People who are speaking to you in your dream state. There's people who could be speaking to you, telling you to do certain things, showing you different ways, giving you different things. And then look, traveler. So someone's definitely traveling. Or is going to be traveling a lot. Trust in higher forces with shaman. Well-being and love begins. Well-being. For your well-being, hermit mode is necessary. Hermit mode is necessary for your well-being. Because we could be in spaces where we're always going to be considered crazy, angry, or distorted by those who do not understand who we are. So in order to protect your energy for your own well-being and maintain the energy of love that you have, hermit mode may be best as you maneuver through these next periods of time. Okay? So there's traveling, and then there's hermit mode. And then someone here is also traveling at night. I feel like someone could be building up something in their dream state. Someone could be teaching something in their dream state. They could be showing you something. Someone could be being shown something. We could be being shown something, or we could be teaching something in our dream state. New view. Leveling up. So seeing things from a higher perspective is what's going to cause this level up for you. Choosing to transmute the energy, and instead of letting it, bring you down, this is pulling us closer into our life purpose. And then we have lying. So lying, and then we have dead. So here we go. You moving into your life purpose is helping, or us moving into our life purpose is going to help put an ending to those lies that have been told about us. Okay, those tricks, those trickery energy, the schemes, self-reflection. We're going to be able to have a self-reflecting moment. We're going to be able to move beyond the veil, submerge in our emotions. So, this is moving beyond the illusions here. And with evil eye, this is us moving beyond those who are jealous or envious or have something to say. They're that's always negative. This is us moving beyond that. Us choosing to not let them block us, because those energies are energies that are refusing to transform. They don't want to transform. They want to be wherever they are, but that's not for us. That's not for us to worry about. Leaving it behind in balance. We are finding balance. We're leaving it behind. We're finding growth. Okay? And there could be a lot of people who are talking about us. A lot of people who are going to, have something to say about us. But it's not... Yeah, obsession. Obsession and then the wrong way. So this is us choosing to just release it. Just release it. Not worried about the folks that are obsessed, and kind of just get used to that. Get used to people being obsessive over our energy, because it's not something that is easily duplicated or something that is easily found. Okay? So this is something that, we're choosing to self-reflect. And throughout the self-reflection, this is us moving into the next level, into the next level. Us moving into the next level, following our dreams and manifesting what we choose to desire. Okay? What we choose. Manifesting, relaxing. Okay? This could be us just, as we are in hermit mode, laid back, chilling, well, not really chilling, but laid back, I guess, behind the scenes, stuck in the past, stubborn. Okay, so this is reflective of the energy that maybe, from your past, the family members that you could have grown up with, who are stubbornly expecting you to be in a space where you once were. But again, gratitude and releasing, purification, release, purify, release, cleanse, transformation, childish, and then we have childish, and then we have cuffing season. So this could be us removing ourselves from childish relationships. Okay, but either way, that could also be pertaining to what it is that we have, what we're about to create, or what we are creating right now. Is how have we made it through being in relationships with childish individuals, or how have we made it from a childish mindset within relationships? How have we transmuted the energy of, going from being codependent to independent. How did that happen? You know, how did we survive blackmail from the family members that we've dealt with? You know, there could be a lot of confusion right now as to how. Honestly, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I wanted to explain, but I don't feel as though it serves any purpose to us right now. Honestly, what matters is us choosing to see things from a higher perspective, choosing to create something new using the energy that has been imposed on us. So do what you must, do what you will. Create what you're being called to create, and pay attention to what you see when you close your eyes, even if it's for a minute. There's something there behind the lids that is trying to show you something. All right, y'all. Y'all go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.